feels good to be back because, guys, it's been over a month since I haven't uploaded anything. It's pretty crazy. I've been really fucking busy and I've procrastinated a lot here on my YouTube channel. It definitely was the moment to shoot another video because I've got a lot of news, especially since I've been onboarded on the biggest company in Whop, right? So that's really interesting. And you probably like notice my hair is growing like crazy. It's going like I don't know what it's doing. It has lowered my confidence a lot, but I don't care. And if you're in the online space, you probably know what Whop is. You've probably seen it on Imangaz's page, and I'm part of the biggest company, so I'm really freaking excited. I've been part of the company since last month, so they got me onboarded out of I don't know how many people, but I'm very grateful for being part of this company. It's absolutely amazing what a company making millions a month is capable of doing differently, especially since I've been part of many different companies in the online space and they weren't making even close to that. And now I see why. Like now I'm in the back end. I don't just see the DMs. I see many things: operations, client success, like how they manage Slack and all these kind of things, all these departments, and the culture in general. And it's another universe. It's not even the same. It doesn't even feel like the same space. It really feels like a different universe. And that's simply because they have systems in place that are so different. They're organized in a way and systematized in a way that it's absolutely very productive. And I can't even imagine what a company making hundreds of millions a year is organized. Like, it would be absolutely insane. But there's always a reason why someone is making like 10x, 100x, whatever, right? But I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about myself and give you a bit of advice if you're a setter, if you're a DM setter, if you're getting into the online space. First of all, being part of this company, it's made me realize a lot of things. First of all, it's not about the money so much. It's not that being part of a huge, like behemoth of a company is going to make you rich, right? Or richer. No, that's not the point. But the thing is, you can learn a lot of things. You can learn a lot of things because besides understanding how these people are operating to make that kind of money, which is the most intriguing, most important part, because then you can scale in the company, right? You can go from setter to closer to or to setter lead and then to closer to everything, is skills. Inside these companies, they're the best sales managers. They're the best teams. They're just skillless. And being surrounded by these people is gonna push you way more. And also the culture is amazing. So you feel like if you're a killer, or if you're very hungry, you learn a lot of stuff really, really quickly. You become very skilled very quickly. And that's where I think that value is on the skills, the value is on yourself and in your mindset and all these things, more so than the money. Because you can make money as a setter, as a closer, whatever, in sales in general. In many companies you can make that. Then obviously it varies. Like in certain companies you can make less, in certain companies you can make more, but that is not the point. The point is that being part of a company like that, and I'm going to tell you also how you can have access to apply for companies like that. But that's the most important part. And I'm very grateful as well, because it doesn't happen every day to get onboarded on the best top one company in Whop. It's making millions a month. I'm not going to tell you exactly how much they're making because that's private, obviously, but it's very interesting. And you also get to like meet and to get to hang with people who are ahead of you. And so that's very, very exciting. And I've also got something very exciting to tell you, because I'm gonna do a trip with my mentor. But I'm gonna tell you before, and I'll give you a tip of advice how you can have access as well to type of offers like this, or making tens of millions a year. The way I got access to a company like this, to even apply to a company like that, then to close an interview, it's all about you. It's all about your energy. It's all about your confidence, how genuine you are, and how humble you are, and how smart you are, like how you react and everything. It's based on like many different things. If you're a human, right? If you're like a sicko, whatever, they're not gonna hire you, even if you're the best person. They want someone who's willing to learn, because there's not many good, like very good DM setters. Not at all, especially in this space. But I landed it thanks to my mentor. So how we did it is he knew the setter manager of the company, and because he's been in the company, and so he linked me up with them, and because of that, I had access to one manager of the company. So that was the way I got in it. Obviously, I don't like. It's not that you have to invest in yourself. It's not that you have to have a mentor or something, but it's gonna track your progress way more. It's gonna get there way faster. So if you can invest in yourself, do it. And if you can't, get resourceful so that you can actually invest in yourself and speed out your progress. Because otherwise, it's gonna take a lot of freaking time. And the way you can do it is just simply get a job. To me, like what I would do is just I would get a job, or I would become resourceful in some way. I wouldn't ask my parents, but I would become resourceful in some way so I could actually invest in myself. And there's many people who are not even asking that much when it comes to coaching and access to offers in general. So that being said, next week I'm gonna go to Cyprus. So that's going to be really interesting. I can't wait to go there. I don't know how it's going to go, but my mentor flew me out there because I've been one of the best students in the group, and I'm really excited because I've never been, and I've never even traveled with other guys. And it's going to be really interesting because I was just flown one time to Norway by myself, or with my family, obviously, but to hang out with other people, especially like-minded people who are in the online space and never done anything like that. So that's going to be really interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you put in the work, you become the best student, or you put in the work, you get the results, you do everything that you're supposed to do, you show up every single day, and you take feedback, you iterate on it, you implement it, instead of being humble, instead of being the opposite, instead of thinking that you know everything, thinking that you're smart. Like, these things are going to happen. If you look back at my other videos and my previous videos of months ago, you're gonna see probably a different Sebastian. You're gonna see a guy who's way more scared, less confident. This is what I'm talking about. This is the beauty about having the freedom to do whatever you want. This is just free advice. I'm just rambling out here and telling you about my story. But you're gonna see a different Sebastian. And I've really been struggling. I just picked one thing, just a random thing. I saw copywriting, and I just picked that. I didn't care at all. I just saw, like, 2 weeks, I was searching for a business model, and copywriting came up because it's a skill, high value skill, absolutely, and just went with it. Now I'm in sales because sales had my calling, and it was my best part. Like, it was my best suit. I was way better than sales than anything else. Like, I've always been pretty good at sales compared to many other things. And so I was like, okay, I could make a lot of money doing sales. And I could learn a lot of stuff by being in other companies that are already successful, they're already making money. So I can then implement those things on my own offer in the future. And now I have a golden opportunity where I'm one of the biggest companies in the online space. So now I really have the opportunity, and I've already been learning a lot of things, and it's been weeks since I've been in the company. So it's really exciting. It's not about, always about making the most money or all that. Sure, it's really important. And as I said also in other videos, if you have the money, you can also travel, you can live by yourself, so you can concentrate more on the work. As a result, make more money. You can meet up with other people, you can connect. You can invest in yourself. By being in the companies, you have access to high-level people to interact with, of all ages. That's the beauty of it. And so that's how I thought about it. Once you're at that point, you have leverage. You have money, you have a lot of money, so you don't have to worry about yourself, about surviving. You can sustain yourself, you can live alone without asking for anything of your parents. And life is good. You can start a business without even, worrying about it too much, because you have the resources, you have the connections, you have the skills, sales skills, so that whatever like goes bad, everything goes to worse, then you can always fall back into sales and always know in your back of your head that you're always going to make money no matter what. And I hope you get to go into it as well yourself, because I think there's no other way. Like, what's the option? There's not really other options. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you find it helpful, or I don't know, funny in some way, but entertaining. If you like more of these videos, just tell me. Subscribe to my channel, and hit me up on Instagram if you have any questions. And I'm not gonna charge you anything or book you on a call or appointment, say you. And yeah, I'm gonna see you in the next one.